You are watching a Famicast video review of the F-Zero X expansion kit on the Nintendo 64 DD. I'm Danny Bivens, the reviewer of this game. With the inception of the Nintendo 64 disk drive, a lot of really cool ideas were thrown on the table. One of these was the ability to add additional content to cart-based games with the release of a special disc that would be used in conjunction with the cart. Obviously, with the numerous delays and short lifespan of the 64 DD, this concept was never fully realized. In fact, only one game was ever released in this fashion. This was the F-Zero X expansion kit. The F-Zero X expansion kit was released on April 21, 2000. As explicitly indicated on the cover of the game, the cart-based F-Zero X is needed in order to play. The expansion kit offers just what the name suggests, additional content to an already stellar racing game. On top of the two most notable inclusions, the Course Edit and Create Machine, the expansion kit offers two 64DD exclusive cups that add 12 more courses to the game. Not only that, but the newly added audio tracks are in stereo. The audio tracks that were found in the original cart are still in there, but they're in mono. It should be noted that while the 64DD disc is inserted, players have access to all content from both the original F-Zero X and the expansion kit. Machine Edit is one of the new modes added with the expansion kit. With this editor, players are able to modify their own futuristic race cars. Up to 100 machines can be created. Now with this mode, you're not creating a racer from scratch exactly. There are three creation segments: machine parts, machine design, and the settings. With machine parts, you're able to adjust three areas of your car: the front, rear, and wing. There are 7 options under each area for 21 parts in total, each varying in size and design. The weight of the car is also determined by the parts you choose. After setting the parts of your car, the machine settings let you add racing stripes, various emblems, and adjust the color. There are 5 different designs total for the racing stripes, and you're able to choose from up to 8 emblems for your car. The color can be modified for not only the car itself, but also the stripe's cockpit and number. There's 64 colors to choose from, so there are quite a few color combinations that can be created. Once all that is completed, you're able to fine-tune the settings of your car. More specifically, the body, boost, and grip. Perhaps in an effort to keep things fair, you are unable to completely max out the stats of your car with A ratings across the board. To actually use your creations in races, you have to assign your car to one of the many pilots in the game. The developers here have also made supercharged alternative versions for machines for Captain Falcon, Samurai Goro, and Jody Summer. Overall, the machine mode is a bit lacking, but the creator tools are easy to use, and you can make some pretty slick looking cars in a matter of minutes. The Course Edit is clearly the main star of the expansion kit. Here, you can create intricate courses in a matter of minutes. Up to 100 courses can be created and saved directly onto the disc. Starting out, I found that it's best to set 4 points on the creation grid to produce a basic loop or a figure 8. Adding points is done by moving the cursor with your joystick and then pressing A to place it. If you don't like where it's placed, or if you're given a prompt that says it's not possible to connect the points, you can simply press B to delete your last action. The D-pad is used to change the viewing angle, the C buttons change your viewing position, and R and L zoom in and out respectively. A total of 64 points can be placed on the course. Adding more points is beneficial for inserting further customization options. There are a lot of adjustment and design options at your disposal here. Clicking the Create tab shows all of the items you can modify. Under the basic course option, on top of creating points, you're also able to move the starting line, center your course on the grid, reverse the direction the racers will drive, or clear the grid completely. Under the Point and Move section, there are a lot of options to change the physical structure of your course. After choosing the area you want to adjust with the Z button, you can alter point placement on the grid, you can adjust the width, height, and even add banks, and so much more. Even with just these 2 sections, there are a lot of ways to make the courses unique. But that's not all here, folks. The last set of options allow you to change what your course looks like visually. Under the Design section, you can build various road types with or without guardrails, tunnels, pipes, half pipes, cylinders, spaces, and even loops. These options even go a step deeper and let you change various visual elements within them. For example, if you choose a tunnel, there are 4 different types of colors and textures to choose from. It's like this with every single one of these options. Adding on to that is the next creation tool labeled Parts. From here, you're able to stick in a variety of elements to the road and surrounding areas. Energy charging areas, speed boosts, dirt, slippery areas, jumps, drops, gates, and even buildings and signs. Similar to the previously mentioned design section, there are between 3 to 10 options per part. Up to 16 buildings and or signs can be placed per course. To put the finishing touches on your course, the editor also allows you to choose from a variety of background elements. There are 10 scene elements, the things that appear under the stage, including the likes of a futuristic city, an expansive forest, water, lava, and more. There are 8 sky elements that can be selected as well. You're even able to choose from 14 different music tracks to use as background music for your creation. You can do a test drive at any time. Now, additionally, players are also able to share their tracks with other expansion kit owners. From the editor, you simply need to go to Copy and then hot swap between the discs when prompted. You can also throw 6 of your created tracks at a time into the Edit Cup, and you can also swap these out at any time that you choose. The course editor is simple and a complete blast to use. If you know a little bit of Japanese, mainly katakana and a little bit of hiragana, you'll be creating courses in no time. An informative and helpful hint option can be clicked during the creation process, which gives players a little bit more information as to what each specific button does. Now, even if you have absolutely no knowledge of the Japanese language, trial and error could get you through this in a somewhat time-consuming manner. One thing that needs to be brought up here has to do with the performance. While playing through the races, the game runs incredibly smooth and feels and looks identical to playing F-Zero X off of the cart. However, when accessing some of the 64DD exclusive content and modes, there is some noticeable lag. Now, this is apparent especially when you load up any of the 64DD exclusive cups or tracks, or loading up the music in the course edit mode. After a brief jitter, things do come into place, however. To be clear, this in no way affects the gameplay at all. It's just something that couldn't be overlooked and that you'll definitely notice if you play this game. When it comes to must-own titles on a platform, the F-Zero X expansion kit is the best the Nintendo 64DD has to offer. Adding the ability to create custom tracks, cars, and your own cup, the expansion kit adds even more replay value to a game that was already awesome anyway. Not only that, but the creation tools are just fun to work around with, especially the course editor, the real star of the game. Obviously, the barrier of entry to get this game is quite high. I think the 64DD will set you back quite a few bones, and all this stuff's just going to get more expensive over time. But if you're one of the lucky few to own the 64DD, this is a game that you need in your collection. For more reviews, podcasts, gameplay videos, and a whole lot more, keep it locked here to the Famicast on YouTube. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Catch you next time.